know what's going on here, don't you? You know what I mean? I've not even set
my mic up properly. Well, hello there, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My mic is now fixed. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a long time. Been busy with other things. We'll get into that later on. Tonight is just the reunion stream. To my right, to my left, but your right, is Eagle. To the right there, you may know you may know him. Below me is Centroid. Yes, with now sporting a rather majestic Santa beard, and and then to my bottom left here, but your bottom right is Kraggsy. So how's it going, everybody?
All right, thank you, Steve. It's
Good.
on this stream of yours,
Yes.
your old channel, because it's been some time since you've live streamed on this channel, I believe.
Yes. Over a year since the last live stream. I have been testing the water with a couple of shorts here and there, just repurposing some old footage. But it's not been possible to travel or fly or anything like that. So I transitioned over to doing computer games again, and it's going very well. So I will drop the link in now and again to go check out the gaming channel. I am going to spam that fairly heavy tonight, so, you know, feel free to go over there.
Yes, because you just recently passed the 2K mark on the gaming channel.
I did. Less than 2 days ago, and I'm just about to hit 2,080 subs now. So I've got going up 30 to 40 subs a day on that channel at the minute. So it's pretty fantastic, and I only celebrated 1K about 3 months ago. So that's all right. Well, about 2.5 months ago, something like that. So getting there. I don't know who's going to show up tonight. You know, you do kind of get penalised on YouTube, don't you, for not uploading regular, at least once a week. So the algorithm's just going to completely trash the live stream tonight. So it's all good. Hopefully we get some of the existing subs come in. That's the whole point. That's the reunion tonight, rather than, you know, building the channel or anything like that. I'm not too fussed about that at the minute. But yeah, Shrimp Shack in the chat there. Hello there, mate. It's been a long time. I hope you're well. Karel Barassa says, hi, Steve. Long time no see. I hope you're well too. So, Eagle, then, you been up to much on YouTube lately, or?
The only thing I've done in the last 4 months is really that live stream when I interviewed you about your gaming channel. I'm not doing a lot at all on YouTube at the moment because, I don't know, I think I'm a bit like
Crap.
I've lost interest in it, you know.
Yes.
Because of lockdown, there's nothing going on. So really, all I could do is what Kev's doing, going out filming wildlife. And I've got 3 or 4 wildlife channels that I follow that don't seem to grow. People aren't interested, you know. So I've got disillusioned a bit. But hopefully, as we're coming out of lockdown, there might be something to go out and film, you know. I mean, maybe I can get up to Scotland and go and film the otters or something like that on the Isle of Skye, or go down to Devon and Cornwall. I'm thinking about there. But I was looking earlier on today for cottages, and everywhere is booked up till the end of October in the UK. That's caravan sites, cottages, lodges, everything. So, because I don't intend flying anywhere this year, because I think it'll be a waste of time.
Not only that, but aeroplanes are not exactly known as the most hygienic of places.
Yeah, agree. Yeah.
Look, let's not go into conspiracy theories right away, but there is a reason for that.
Well, I thought that's what the stream was going to be about. You know, I'd gone and got me foil hat, tin hat done, you know.
I didn't make one. Oh, you didn't tell me about that. I would have made one.
Yeah, I made it. It's in the kitchen, but I thought I better not put it on because I see you two on and Steve. And I thought, well, none of you got one on, so I won't bother.
Well, I have laughed and joked about possibly reinstating, maybe doing just a one-off finale tinfoil hat live stream, so we'll have to see about that. But the hive mind is no more. I left that in the old house and I left it right at the back of one of the cupboards where it'd be very hard to find. So somebody's going to stumble across that one day. You know, you're going to be like, who the hell used to live here? So, Mark, what you been up to on YouTube, dude? This is the reunion stream. Let's hear it all out.
Am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah, do what you like.
Yeah.
Fuck all. That's all I've been up to. Fuck
No.
all. I've done nothing on YouTube.
But
I've appeared on some live streams. That's about it. You know, I'm a bit of a live stream whore, but that's about it. I don't post any content or anything. I have nothing to post. I have nothing I'm happy with posting.
Well, we have spoken quite great detail about adapting FPV for the shorts videos by literally turning the camera.
Yes.
So it's
I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
So there will. I would say in the next week or so, I might have something to post. But right now, my flying sucks because I've been out of it for about a year also. So I'm getting back into it. So yes, we will be doing that. Yes, I like the idea a lot.
I've actually been repurposing a load of old footage, specifically stuff that has verticality to it. Do you know, just to kind of, because that fits 16 kind of mobile phone aspect ratio.
Right.
So I've got about 5 or 6 short videos ready to go, right? But I'm just going to drop one every few weeks, you know, just it's all stuff, you know, if anybody's like into the channel enough, it'll be stuff you've seen already, but it's just kind of repurposed, a bit more funky, a bit more easy to digest. It's just the simple camera shot, bit of music, 15 seconds, boom, video over, you know.
And will that be on this channel then, Steve?
Yeah, on this channel, yeah. So that's just that, you know. I'm into low effort videos now.
Why not, right?
At least I'm honest. You know. At least I'm honest. So Kraggsy then, quiet there in the bottom right. What you been up to, mate? YouTube wise or behind the scenes? Anything good?
YouTube wise, nothing. My last video that I uploaded was months ago, before the last shutdown, before this most recent shutdown. But as you know, I've been concentrating more on stills photography, birds in particular.
Yes, and we've seen some good birds today, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yes. Kev's got himself quite an impressive snapper.
What? Nice.
The snapper jokes never end. Don't worry, right?
I wonder if a snapper in the UK is the same euphemism we have out here.
Yes,
I think it is.
Okay,
yes.
Okay, just checking.
Well, it's got eagles smiling, so that's all right.
Well, that's a good one, isn't it?
It is.
Eagle always says he's in for a good snapper whenever he can. You know? He likes a good snapper whenever possible.
He likes looking at snappers, talking about snappers, showing off his snapper.
Would you like to see my snapper?
This stream's gone down.
Look.
Fast, Kev,
There's my snapper right there. There we go. Okay.
Oh God, I knew it'd go downhill fast.
Yeah, well, I mean, Kev,
you started it.
Kev has got a long one. You know, I mean, a long lens.
Keith. Bringing the tone down like that, you're killing me. I'm allowed to do it, but you're not.
Okay, then behave yourself.
Oh God. So basically, because of lockdown and not being able to travel so much or at all, last June I switched back over to the gaming channel. I set that up in 2015. Had numerous failures with that, as I have done with many of my old channels and whatnot. Kind of pick it up, put it down, not get anywhere, put it back down, pick it back up. But as of June last year, I've decided to really knuckle down, get working on the gaming channel. And yeah, went from 60 subs, something like that, in June last year, hit 2K 2 days ago. Hit 1K about two and a half months ago, and literally gaining anywhere from 10 to 40 subs a day. And not only am I celebrating 2K, but in the last 28 days, the gaming channel has hit 250,000 views in 28 days. So on the Social Blade analytics for the month of March, I was on like 140k views. Then April, like 200k views. I'm hoping I can break 300k views this month by the end of the month. That would be very, very nice. So, yeah, then I like the way the trend goes on Social Blade, where it's just literally into the sky, you know. That's what I'm hoping for. Asgard Studios, hello there. He says, greetings to the distinguished panel and the fine folk in the chat. Oh,
Wait, is he on the right stream?
yeah, you're not in the right stream, mate. You know what I mean?
You must be watching the Canadian Drone Hub right now and mixing us up with that group. So.
There's already been
really?
Yeah, there's already been euphemisms, but there's probably going to be more, so stick around for that.
Yep, just a few. Few innuendos at the same time.
Yes. So, I didn't really... Go on.
Steve, can you put your gaming channel link in as well?
Oh, yes. Oh, my, yes.
Yes, because it is, this gaming channel as Steve's is absolutely growing at a phenomenal rate.
Yes,
yes, you had to dust this channel off a bit, didn't you? You had to blow off the cobwebs.
I did. I even had to change the stream key in OBS.
Oh, jeez.
I had to spend literally 2 minutes setting up OBS for this stream. Backbreaking really, but with the effort I put into the shorts videos, that is fairly substantial amount of time I'm putting in here. I will mock my new style of making videos, but it's the results that show. So I'll mock myself as much as I like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is it. As long as your channel is growing, Steve, that's all it's about. You are providing what people want. Your audience wants that. The shorts and the mods, what is it? Jurassic Evolution or whatever
Jurassic World Evolution, I do emulation stuff.
Yeah.
Red Dead Online, kind of not covering that too much at the minute because basically the game's like dead. If you could sum that up in one image, it'd be like a donkey dead on its back with a load of flies buzzing around it. So it is.
I picture the cartoon animals with the X's through their eyes, That's Red Dead right there.
But Jurassic World Evolution is crazy. The mod scene is insane. I'm now in touch with a lot of the mod authors as well, giving suggestions, doing mod testing. I'm helping one modder actually create a new species mod, so hopefully very soon I will have co-creator with my name on one of the new species that's coming out.
That's cool.
So behind the scenes, I'm trying to build a bit of credibility in the scene. You know what I mean? So most of the major mod authors for the game, follow the channel now and regularly comment. Do you know what I mean? I'm doing it right. Do you know what I mean? Staying active on Discord as well, within the communities. And the main thing is as well, I can honestly say that every sub on that channel has been an organic sub. Whereas the actual mistake that I made with this channel, don't get me wrong, I like every sub, but the mistake that I made was sub for subbing back in the day. And I'll just say hello to Vanessa Kitty real quick. Hello there, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. It's been a long time. I do want to kind of get quite brutally honest about this because obviously YouTube stopped it. Do you know where you could click on someone's name in the chat and then you could visit channel sub for sub, and there was literally a whole load of that going on when Aerial Views was like just starting up to kind of in full swing. And literally some of these sub for sub streams, I've got 30, 40, 50, sometimes 60 subs. And I'd be like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Would my views change? marginally. Would there be more people on live streams? No, not really. Would I visit them like people who had sub to? Generally not. Would they visit me? Generally not. It's just let's exchange one for one. Not true subs. I was kind of anticipating on the channel I'd be losing subs tonight. I don't want to be negative in such a way, but I'm just being as honest as I possibly can. That's all it is.
You're being truthful. I mean, Steve, when I was in the heat of it, right before I take my yearly vacations from YouTube, I was just about hitting, I think I was at like 980 or something like that. And I stopped cold turkey. And I just dropped probably about 100 or so. I don't even keep tabs anymore because I was in that sub for sub role too. You say hi to people, they sub you, you sub them back. Nobody comes and watches your stuff. They just do it for the numbers. And I get that.
It became quite addictive going to them sub for sub streams because you'd be like, oh, so-and-so's gone live, banging. I'm not going to name names. But 2 or 3 different channels that would be like, you just pop in, say hello, and everyone's like, oh, I've subbed you. And it's like, I've subbed you. Do you know what I mean? Awesome.
And then you post something and you're lucky you get 50, 60 views or whatever, and then the end of it and it die out. So it's just for me, it was no more fun. So I wasn't having fun with it.
Gary! Hello there, mate. How's it going?
The only one besides Steve who I've interviewed when I used to do the interviews, time with grants, was Scott Fixter. He's grown to over 30,000 subs now.
Nice.
By just concentrating on doing OBS tutorials. Doesn't do live streams, never goes in other live streams, and he has grown to over 30,000. Just like Steve, organically growing. He's got an audience. He gets the views like Steve, and that's the way to do it,
Yep, that's the way to do it. It's true.
So, another thing as well, there is a way to kind of abuse the YouTube algorithm a little bit. I'll go into that real quick. For anybody who has not heard about this, YouTube have set up a thing called YouTube Shorts. This is what YouTube built to be a rival to TikTok. Yes, it is crappy little mobile phone videos for the most part. But if you kind of get inventive with it, especially when it comes to quick showcases, just showing things off real quick, it is very, very useful. They have to be uploaded in 9:16 aspect ratio, so not your normal like widescreen, but kind of turned to its mobile phone aspect ratio. Less than a minute long, and also put hashtag shorts in the title or description. And I'm not kidding, every now and again, I'd say 8 times out of 9 for every video that I post, they'll grow normally, maybe a couple of 100 views in the first day or something, and then literally they'll just get sent into the sky, because there is now such a thing as the YouTube Shorts shelf, and this is what I'm using primarily. 50% to of my effort is put into these shorts videos to grow the channel. And I'm not kidding, I uploaded a short video yesterday that's now on 16,000 views. 50% of that traffic has come from the shorts algorithm pushing it. Another 30% was from suggested videos, so 20% was from subs. Nice. Well, the analytics are probably changing on that by the second because it's still taking off. But then there's other videos I've done. There's one short video I did. I'm not kidding. These shorts videos are wild. When YouTube picks one up and rolls with it, they're wild. Like, just for example, the total lifetime views on this channel is 30,000, just short of 30,000 views. I made a shorts video, don't get me wrong, I've made about 170 or 180 of them by now in the past few months, because they are so quick and easy to make. They take so little effort. And basically, there's like some Pokemon skins for the game Jurassic World Evolution. It took me 5 minutes to record the footage, 5 minutes to make the video, 5 minutes to upload it, title it. The thumbnails are auto-generated, so you don't have to worry about that either. And
that's nice.
That was uploaded about 6 weeks ago, and that's now on 65,000 views. For literally no effort.
Yeah.
Like, literally, if I could say out of 10, On a scale of 1 to 10 for effort, I'd say 0.5. I'm just being honest. I am being honest that, you know, I wouldn't class the views of Aerial Views the same as I would my gaming channel views necessarily, because 80% of the views on there, maybe even 90%, are coming from shorts, which do get pushed by the shorts algorithm. But, and don't get me wrong, they're not monetized. The gaming channel of mine is now monetized. The shorts generally aren't monetized, or not heavily anyway. So on that 65,000 views, I think I've earned something like 30 pence or something like that, which doesn't bother me. But that one video has gained me something like 150 subs, 300 or 400 watch hours on a 30-second clip. It's crazy. It really is crazy, honestly. If I could give anybody right now the one biggest bit of advice, keep on doing your normal content by all means, but pepper in some shorts videos. Pepper them in. I noticed, Keith, that you did a shorts video as well. It didn't really go anywhere, did it?
I've had to think about 170 views on it, but it's not growing like yours do. But there again, you've got an audience now in the gaming.
There is a theme to them.
Yeah, as I look at Simon's, wild presentation who I interviewed, he makes some fantastic wildlife films, and he's only got 600 subscribers. You've got Dennis of DJM Films UK. I was talking to him the other night, and it's as he was saying, he's very disappointed because he spent 5 months making his last horror film, The Mirror, and he says, all I've had is about 300 or 400 views. And he says, I don't seem to grow, because he got that 6,000 subscribers through that one film he made.
The Dear Diary one. Yeah,
the Dear Diary. He's had over 1 million views on that. He hasn't earned a penny on it because he can't. So he's...
I know, that's bad, isn't it? That.
Yeah, he's selling all his gear now because his wife needs an urgent operation.
Oh, really? Oh, that sucks.
So if she doesn't get it, it's not very not very good prognosis for her. So he's selling his gear to try and raise the money to pay for a private operation for her, because on the national health it will take too long and she might not be here. So he says he's got very disillusioned with YouTube for the efforts that he's put in.
Don't get me wrong. Numerous times I have been more than disillusioned with YouTube. To the point where I've dropped it completely.
But the thing about YouTube is, what people forget is YouTube is a search engine, really, just like Google. So if you make tutorials or finance, how to improve your finances, or luxury goods or anything like that, a niche, OBS, live streaming tutorials, you will always grow.
Well, Steve's doing that with his gaming. People are always looking for cheats, hints, tutorials and stuff like that. That's why his is doing so well.
Well, and that's what it is. It's, if you think that YouTube is a search engine, so what are people looking for? Baking, how to shave, how to trim your beard, anything like that, people are interested in. Or then you go the other extreme, where you put cat videos up just rolling about on the carpet or whatever, people are interested. But if you are a serious filmmaker, you'll never get anywhere.
No.
Because
high effort content on YouTube is dead. Unless you've already got millions of subs. Yeah. But
nobody likes quality. They want the flash factor. They want the thrill, or the gasp, like, oh my god, kind of crap. Nobody wants to look at something quality. I mean, you have some good examples, like Random House. What was it? Random House, you said, does some for good videos, but nobody pays attention to her. Is that do I got the right one?
Random Production.
Random Production. Yeah. So I've looked at some of her stuff. Fantastic.
Yeah,
I mean, Dennis does phenomenal stuff, but
never gets anywhere. No, I mean, Gary's right there when he says vacation, hotel reviews. Yeah, reviews on anything, you know, beer, meals out, restaurants, anything that's what people look for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or the next thing is, you know, holiday vlogs, travel vlogs, something like that. You know, I mean, they're interesting, so they get the views. And another one that I told Steve this many months ago, I follow a channel called Jay's Virtual Quiz. He does a virtual quiz 2-3 times a week, and he gets like 40,000 viewers in live streaming on quizzes. But because he does it to Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, he has teams in, and he only started when lockdown happened, and he's a pub quizzer, and he designed that, and I'll tell you what, his channel's taken off.
Speaking of the devil, look who just popped in.
DJM, hello there. Welcome to the stream.
In.
How's it going? DJM, if you want me to shoehorn you in, I will. If you want shoehorning in, let me know and I'll bring you in, mate. Yeah, be very nice. I'll kind of. Yeah, we're just talking about you, mate, in a good way. Yeah, I can shoehorn you in if you want to join the middle, and I can fit you in. It'd be real nice. I'm hovering over the add to call button right now. I'm okay. That's all right, mate.
We're talking about the woes of YouTube.
Yes, basically for the one success I'm currently having with YouTube, I've had maybe 10 minor successes, just where it's like a video does particularly a bit better than others. But for them thingies over the last 10 years of doing 4 different channels, I've had hundreds of failures, hundreds of things have not gone my way, and I've not been deterred. What you do is take a step back, rethink, reimagine, come back. That's what we did numerous times with aerial views as well with them streams, wasn't it, Centroid?
Yeah.
How many times did I say, right, I'm going to have to take a break, mate. It's getting a bit too much. I think it's getting a bit stale. You know, got some weight coming up. I'll have a think, and then once I've got a few ideas, we'll have a little chat, like, and that's what we did numerous times. Now, basically, one of the main reasons why we stopped streaming last year was we kind of behind the scenes. Obviously, you do discuss live streams, not this one, but when you've got like when you've got like a themed live stream. You do obviously have a little chat before the stream about what you want to talk about and how things are going and blah, blah, blah. And we did say, essentially, that we don't want to talk about coronavirus. We don't want to talk about anything negative or anything like that. Any of the controversy with any of the other channels or out like that was going on. And it's very difficult to kind of do that when it's full lockdown. You can't travel. And every single drone news story relates to everything you don't want to talk about, right? So, like, that's why we took a step back, kind of getting a bit fatigued with that stream format as well. Kind of started off well. There was a lot of good drone news, and then it did go stale. Do you know what I mean? Take a step back.
Yeah, what most of them do, Steve, because most live streams, all they are is chat.
Yes.
You know, but between friends or fellow creators. To me, if you're doing a live stream, you want entertaining.
So, that's the whole point.
And then, go on, Matt.
I was going to say, and then we dabbled in the interview, the showcase thing, and even Dennis was part of it. Kraggs was part of it. You know, we did that, and it was going great. But you know what? It got tough to find people, and I don't want to. This is going to sound horrible to anybody who's been sub of mine or whatever. We didn't want to just pick anybody to bring on the channel. You know what I mean? And it was getting tough to find people that, number one, we really, really wanted to talk to and showcase, and number two, that would want to be our guest on the channel as well. So my caveat with Steve was, when it gets to the point where I don't want to just do it for the sake of doing it. We're gonna have to stop it, you know.
Yeah,
We run out and that's it. So
well, that's why I don't, stop doing the interviews, because I tried to get a lot of interesting people on there, and I'd email them, go on the chats, ask them, and they'd go yes. I mean, like who have I just asked recently? Lovelady.
Dennis.
Dennis Lovelady. And he said yes, but he hasn't got an email. You've got to do it through YouTube.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the worst.
I send him a message, and I'd set up StreamYards just to talk to him, and he didn't acknowledge. And I tried again, didn't acknowledge. So
yeah, it's tough.
That's
tough.
the problem. And I've just recently asked a young lady who lives in, or is it Kentucky or somewhere like that in the States. She escaped from North Korea.
Oh, really?
And she's been on the news over there and everything like that. And I got in touch with her, and I'm waiting for a reply, because her story is fantastic. And I thought, oh, I'd love to talk to her. You know, I mean, what she's been through. She's only a young lady, you know, and since what's his name's been in power, she's
Jim John, yeah.
The thing she says, I'm pleased that I escaped. She escaped through China, and eventually got into the States, and a sister went with her, a younger sister, a mother and father, but her father got to Laos and he died of a heart attack.
Oh, Jesus.
Very touching, but her life, how hard it is, or was. Now she's all right. The only trouble is her mother's got breast cancer. She's got no insurance in the States, so she's done a GoFundMe page. And basically, I want to try and get her on to a live stream and talk about the GoFundMe page. For
definitely.
For mother, to see if we could help in any way. So, this is a problem. It's getting people to say yes, and then you can't get back in touch. And that's what did me really, because I enjoy talking to people, but I want to make it a live stream a lot more interesting. So if I get a guest on, I'd like them to talk about their channel and put their videos or whatever they do on to break it up.
Like cutaways and that.
Just put by when you're talking to them, putting a video up, sharing the screen, putting a video up, and going through how they planned that video or making that video. I mean, it's like Kev. If I had him on now, I'd talk about his hobby, his photography, because I look at the way he's grown as a photographer in the last year. Some of those recent pictures he's done, that he's put up to Facebook, fantastic. That close up of that gun at Bempton Cliffs. God, I framed that because that.
You framed it.
No, that's a problem.
Did you credit him?
I would frame and sell.
You've been selling Kraggs' pictures.
No, I'm saying
that's what it sounds like to me.
I'm saying he could sell these pictures because, I don't know whether you know Don Davis, do you, Kev?
The name's familiar. I might.
Yeah, well, he's a photographer, amateur photographer.
Yeah, I think he's on one of the photo groups I'm on.
Yeah, and he sells a lot of it. He spends a lot of time at Farings. Yeah. He's there at 5 o'clock in the morning till dinner time, and he goes all over. And some of the shots he gets are fantastic, and he sells them. He sells them for lets people download them. And they can print their own off, and because he's got a website and he does a lot, and a lot of them goes to charity. But it's a hobby for him. But he's very good, and you often see his photographs in the Grimsby Evening Telegraph.
I was just about to say there when you was showering Kraggs with praise. It's like it was raining down from the window above.
Well,
Carry on, mate.
I've got to give Kev a lot of praise because he's turned out to be a very good wildlife photographer.
Thank you.
He is getting rather good with the old snapper.
Give out we're talking about.
He's got the golden touch with the snapper. Huh?
Oh God. Oh God! Just set him off in the wild and watch him go.
The way he fingers that snapper. You know?
Oh God!
Getting that right shot. You know, the money shot, of course.
Oh. Where do I take the stream from here?
How do you put up with him every time you take him out?
Oh, we have great fun, mate.
We do.
Yeah,
We do have a lot of fun.
My question, Kraggs, would be, when you're handling the snapper, are you a lefty or a righty?
He cradles it in the left, but he does the fine touches with the right.
He's ambidextrous when it comes to the snapper, I take it.
It does require two hands. It's quite unwieldy.
It's long and it's heavy.
Those snappers, those long,
These
heavy snappers.
Are you going to kill me off?
Don't they have straps for those kinds of things to help with the handling and the mounting?
Rod Piker, hello there. Welcome to the stream.
Piker.
It's been a long time, mate. I hope you're well. We're literally talking quite frankly tonight about YouTube successes, failures, mistakes that have been made, and hopefully some tips as to what's going on. Essentially, I will plug the gaming channel again real quick. At the minute, the gaming channel that I set up in 2015, I picked that up again last June. I was on about 60 subs. Just at 2K 2 days ago. Gaining 400 to 500 subs a month on there now. And today, with the analytics, I hit 250,000 views in the last 28 days. So if you want to check out the gaming channel, feel free. I'm hoping I can push to 300k views for this month. Like the month of May. So we'll see. In the last 3 months, it's been from about August last year was when my channel started to take off a bit, kind of 20 to 30,000 views a month, and then March this year really started to gain traction. Got 140k views in March, 200k in April, and I'm hoping for 300k views this month. Just building the channel as much as I can. Don't get me wrong, I put a lot of time in and everything. And the funny thing is, Mark, I actually said to you, I think it was about August time when the channel started taking off with them Red Dead videos I was doing. I said if by June next year, if I can get 250k views from the period of starting the channel back up to the 1 year period, 250k views, I'd be over the moon. And
you smashed it already.
And I've absolutely smashed it. Yeah, I'm kind of looking now. I don't know, within the next 2 weeks, hopefully, could be on close to 600-700k views in that 1 year period of starting back up. And I class it as a complete rebirth of the channel. Like all my old cringy crap videos I did, unlisted them all. Only the few that I thought was actually worth putting on there. All my old crap live streams I used to do with no one watching. Some of them were like 10 hours long. I used to do 10-hour gaming live streams to no viewers. Literally 0 viewers, 10-hour gaming live streams. Yeah, boring. I used to bore myself, right? Learned a lot. I'm putting everything in that I've learned with aerial views, absolute bar steward, going way back to the the Chili channel, my original Wonders GTA channel as well, and just putting it all into practice. And now I tell you what, it feels good to finally get some traction. It really does, because
Mm-hmm.
I've spent so long grinding and grinding. Don't get me wrong, there was a period when Aerial Views was gaining traction, mainly boosted by sub-for-sub behaviour, just being honest. But that was just subs growing, not views, watch time, anything like that. It was literally just subs that were growing, not organic subs. And I did theorise tonight that I was probably going to drop a load of subs, because I will be completely frank and honest. These people who I went sub for sub into, the vast majority I've probably never seen a video of theirs. I've probably been removed from their sub list anyway. They've been removed from mine. Never interacted. YouTube's algorithm's pretty clever about dealing with all of that, and stopped the sub for sub stuff because it was not healthy for YouTube. It wasn't healthy for creators. It's still not healthy to this day, and people are still trying to do it, but it's a lot more awkward. People need blue wrenches, put their own links in, or someone else is doing it for them. No one grows that way. I've learnt this now. Move on, innit? like that was a chapter of my kind of YouTube hobby. It's still a hobby because I don't earn anywhere near enough to call it a career. But I look back at that and I think, at the time I was thinking that was very positive. I thought I was growing the right way, or just any kind of growth I was thinking was good. But it wasn't. I'd rather have 100 genuine subs than 1,000 fake ones. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'd lose 900 fake subs in a day to keep the 100 good ones. No doubt. No doubt.
Definitely. That is the way in any business, to have genuine customers or audience or whatever, subscribers.
That's the way. Right. Can you guys keep the stream running for me? I need to nip for a wee.
Nope.
No,
I'm sure.
Looks like we're shutting down.
We'll put it all in Mark's hands, because now we're going to get down to the controversial bit. Yeah. So, do you want to say what you was going to say then, Mark? Be more interesting.
Yeah, and I'll just step out for a minute. So you say whatever you need to say, and I'll come back and plead ignorance.
What was I going to say?
I thought he was going to really get a hot topic of discussion.
Oh, no.
It was salty.
I do. To be fair, I'm going to let Steve go to the bathroom. I'm going to wait till he comes back for this, because he's
2 minutes.
He's going to fall victim to it. He needs to be here for it.
2 minutes. Okay. To a severe dressing down. Yeah. I don't want to know about your gaming channel. Shut up. I'm happy for you, but shut up.
Has Mark got a gaming channel then?
No. You mean we're going to get
2
a break
minutes.
from the gaming channel now? Is that what he's saying?
I thought he was packing it in. That's what I thought I heard him say just then. Oh, no. Has he said anything to you, Kev, that he was packing it in?
No.
Oh.
No, definitely not.
No, I'll start what I was going to say. I told you I was going to be a bit salty. I mean, I at least I've been on YouTube for 3 years now, maybe that. And each year, or at least twice, I've taken a big vacation. And each vacation I say, I'm never going back to YouTube. And I'm not proud of this. And it's probably one of my faults, one of my many faults, my weaknesses is it's not so much the YouTube and the politics of YouTube. What gets to me sometimes are the politics of the communities on YouTube that get to me. And as you know, I teach high school. And when adults start behaving less mature than the students I teach in high school, that's when I'm done. That's when I need a break, because otherwise it gets a little tiresome when people start getting a bit, how should I say, petty. And then, then you start seeing videos about other people and how they behave, and you shouldn't go talk to them. It's like, oh my God, really? People just live and let live and just move on. But people get too wrapped up into the personalities, and they just have to go after other people when they feel they need to. I don't know. That's when and again, I'm not saying that it's the right thing. It's just what gets to me, and I'm like, I'm done. I need to take a break from YouTube because I can't handle this childish behavior. So that's it.
So do you think you will come back then?
When I feel I have content that's worthwhile to publish and perhaps. Right now, I don't know what I want to do with YouTube. I'm still doing I'm getting back into the FPV thing. I'm enjoying that. But my videos were never really, as far as I'm concerned, worthy of being posted, people were polite. They would come watch my video. They'd say nice things. They'd watch 30 seconds of a 3-minute video, and it was nice of them. And I'd get some likes and I'd get some comments, a stroke here and there. But honestly, I knew it was garbage. People were just being polite. And so I stopped doing it because I'm like, why am I just posting for the sake of posting? When I feel like I have something worthy or good or that I'm happy with, I should say that I'm happy with. Who cares if other people like it or not? I was just posting for the sake of posting. Oh, I better put another one up. Whether it was garbage or not, I just put it up. And people were very kind, very, very polite, very gentle. They'd come on, oh, nice this, nice that. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah. But then I started thinking, why, these people are just being nice. And I'm like, I'm wasting their time. I'm wasting my time, So, so I don't know. It's funny you say the whole tutorial thing. I'm thinking I might go along those lines, and doing something in that respect. I don't know what I do. I've gotten to the point now where I think, I know information on certain things that I could probably provide information to people who are less knowledgeable on it than me, but by no means would I be considered a professional on any of these topics. I'm just somebody who's learned something that is willing to pass it on, but I'm not an authority. But who knows? Maybe we'll find something. Maybe I'll find a niche, but I'm in no rush at this moment. Really, I'm not.
Yeah. Well, this is it. It's finding that niche on YouTube, whether it be a hobby that you would enjoy talking about, whether it be taking other people's footage and turning them into a tutorial video or whatever, which you're allowed to do as long as you put your own spin on it. Because I follow a lot of channels like that actually take other people's shots, never go out and produce their own video, but take other people's footage, maybe only 5 seconds or whatever, put their own voiceover about it, make it into a tutorial, and they're growing at such a fantastic rate because they're providing a service about that. I mean, I follow one who I just came across the other 2 days ago, and all he does is he goes out filming people's reaction outside restaurants in New York, and he's got like 215,000 followers, and he gets about 70,000 views every video he puts up. Because he just catches them as they're coming out, and he talks. Did you enjoy the meal? What did you have? A minute and a half video, but some people praise the restaurant, some people don't. So he's getting a good cross section of people who have visited that place. So I watched an old video of this, and he used the top 10 recommended takeaways from TripAdvisor in his area of New York. And I thought, oh, that's brilliant. And all he did was download the photographs of those 10 takeaways.
Nice.
And I thought, because after talking to Steve, and Steve saying that how long those shorts take, that's the way to go, isn't it, really, when you look at it, that you make it as easy as possible for yourself if you're producing something like that.
Not only that, but I will use Red Dead Online, some of the guides I was doing for that as an example. Basically, there's a lot of glitches, quite fun ones in the game, that can take quite a while to do. Essentially, some of them can just take a minute or so, maybe 2-3 minutes to do. But maybe a guide video, could take a minute or two. Just for example, there's a way to cross over to Mexico in Red Dead Online, right? Numerous YouTubers did a guide for that, right? That was 15-20 minutes long, right? And I was like, I tell you, I'm going to do my own guide. And I tell you what, I want it to be 1 minute. Do you know what I mean? Like literally 1 minute. It ended up coming out at about 2 minutes, right? But 2 minutes is all it took. And that guide is on about 25k views now, right? Just because when people search for it, they'll always go for the lowest amount of time. Why would you tune in? And then you tune in, you get some douchebag. Oh, yeah, blah, blah, blah. This is how my day's gone. Check this out. Check me out on these social medias. Do this, do that. Jump through several hoops for 5 minutes. Then waffle on about something completely unrelated just to get past that 8-minute mark, the 10-minute mark, all the different monetization checkpoints. Do you know what I mean? Don't set out with that intention. So make the guide video as long as it needs to be. And I've actually since done a short video where I've done the how to get to Mexico guide in 59 seconds, right? The guide video. So I've proved it can be done. It doesn't need to be 15 minutes. And numerous guide videos I've done, people have commented and said, thank you for just making it to the point. You know, with a lot of these guide videos, it's like, as soon as you get in the video, it's like, oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. If you've not subscribed, please do so. Right, let's get into it. Simple as that. Straight away, you're into the information that people want within 5 seconds. Do you know what I mean? That's the way. That's the way it should be. And I'd rather have, at the time, the channel wasn't even monetized anyway. It was not even something I was thinking about. But even though the channel is monetized, I wouldn't ever stretch a video. I'd rather gain more integrity and less money. I'd rather have the integrity. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, and it shows as you make videos as well, that you're not doing it just to stretch and waste people's time. You know what I mean? Blizzard FPV, hello there, mate. Sorry, I did see you in the chat there. I was just I was on a roll there. You know what I mean? But I hope you're doing well, mate.
Well, Steve, what I was saying before when you left was the reason why, and again, I'm not proud of it. The reason why I generally leave YouTube every once in a while is because I get tired of the politics and the behaviors and the personalities. And yeah, they mentioned before, like I think it was Brand said, yeah, there should be no politics discussed in certain things, and it's not just the politics, it's the behavior. And I'm not going to call any names or any videos, but it's already started again where I see somebody who's misbehaving, says something about one other person, then a third person gets in, does a quick video saying we're going to get these two guys together so they can fight because he's talking shit and and I'm like, wait a minute, you're all like 30 years old and above. And you're talking like you're a 12-year-old on a play school, on a freaking playground somewhere. Let's meet up by the freaking, by the flagpole and let's have a fight. It's like, hold on.
Yeah, outside the gates, 3 p.m., innit?
Like... And these are adults that are talking like this. Yeah, one guy's talking a lot of crap. The other one doesn't like it. The other one says he's going to kick his ass. The next thing somebody gets on and says, well, let's do this then. We'll call him out. We'll have a date. We'll meet and just what? So now you got fight promoters, that are putting
yeah.
It's like, people just grow up, please just grow up.
Yeah, and I did notice that. I will talk quite frankly about the drone community as a whole. It is quite cliquey. I have noticed that. There is a lot of cliques. There is a lot of people who don't get on. There is a veneer of everyone gets on fine, but within any community you'll get that anyway. But I don't know, within the drone community there seems to be more of that than say within the gaming community or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, the gaming community gets pretty damn toxic at times, but there's no actual grudges necessarily, you know what I mean? And there is some pretty long running ones within the drone community that I'm not going to specifically talk about, but that is a thing. And you kind of like, when you first enter in, it's like, oh, hello, yeah, you meet everybody, and then someone will say to you off the cuff, oh, watch out for so-and-so, and it's like, why? Do you know what I mean? Like, and then, oh, did this, did that, and it's like, and before you know it, you're kind of walking around on eggshells, just trying not to say things to people in case this, that, whatever, and it's, you know what I mean? Don't want to get into the drama of it, because it's never affected me directly, but because I've avoided it, and that's the whole point, you know what I mean?
I'm going to speculate that when it comes to the drone community, and again, my own personal opinion, a lot of it is politically motivated, right down the middle. And there are some people who try to tread both sides, and they can do it fairly well. I can't do it very well, and every once in a while somebody will get burnt trying to try to straddle both sides. But there's definitely a one side and a different side, politically minded, and I'm talking about politics, not drone politics. I'm talking about full-blown politics. And if you don't believe here, you're going to be in this camp, and otherwise you're in this camp, and right down the middle, it's divided. And very rarely do people cross that line, and when they do, they just keep their mouth shut and they hope to be friends. Which is the goal. You can be friends on YouTube and not talk politics. Let's face it, there are some people who just can't stop. They have to talk the politics. They have to bring it up.
And that's the thing, though, right? Because obviously, with the Discord server that I set up for the gaming thing, there's people in there, right, from all around the world. I don't even ask what people's faiths are, but I'm willing to bet there's pretty much every faith out there different, social backgrounds, economic backgrounds, all different things. And I say in there, no toxicity, nothing. Do you know what I mean? Don't mention any of that, any of that stuff that's going to be controversial or that you wouldn't want to be asked about or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And I tell you what, it is absolutely peachy in there. I think that Discord server has got like 300 members in it now. And I've only ever had to kick, since August last year, I've only had to kick 3 people. That's crazy because Discord servers are known for being very toxic. And I rule it with an iron fist. I do. I'm stern but fair. People have had warnings. I don't like kicking anybody. And I do say that. And they appreciate more just having a quiet word. Come on, mate. Don't do that again, please. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to kick you. You've been good so far. That flared up. Just cool off a little bit and chill out. Do you know what I mean? And generally people do, but other people just can't let it go. What do you do? You have to kick them. You got to protect the majority for the one bad minority, aren't you? Do you know what I mean? Who's just mouthing off, and people are out there to troll on the internet. The internet is full of trolls. Full of toxic people. It is. I'm not saying it's a large percentage, but if you think everybody's on the internet, there's enough of them, and one bad person can ruin a whole community. They can.
There are those that are professional at it, where they have tons and tons of how should I say, ghost channels that they can just, if you kick one off, they just pop on with another account. They pop on with another account. They're very talented, very resourceful, but have way too much time on their hands to deal with that. To have that many accounts to balance, it's ridiculous. So.
There we go. I'm just grabbing the gaming channel link again for you all. I do stream every Saturday night on the gaming channel as well. So if you want to hop over there, I'm just going to post the link in for you. Like I say, I am putting all of my effort into this gaming channel. I did want to do the stream tonight, literally because it's been over a year or around a year since the last live stream. Don't get me wrong, I've dropped the odd short video here and there, but that's low effort stuff, really. I will be honest, the shorts are low effort. Just to test the water, I've got a load more ready to go. Just older footage, do you know what I mean? Just in a 30 seconds to 40 seconds format, just to show it. With a bit of music and all that lot, do you know what I mean? Find some good tunes, put that on there. But other than that, this probably will be the last live stream on the channel for quite some time. I just wanted to catch up with everybody. That was it, because it's been so long. And basically let you know that I am still alive.
I'll tell you what, Steve, the next live will be on my channel next year.
Next year.
Not in a year's time, Matt.
Yes, in a year's time.
Okay. Let me just schedule that in. Yeah.
I've just got it in the diary.
Yeah. Chalk
it. The first Wednesday of May open for you next year, Steve?
Yeah, I'll pencil you in.
Can I do a plug for Pixies live stream on a Friday night?
Yeah, sure.
He's very watchable, very entertaining. Got some great graphics from Steve Essex on, and he's really doing well. His channel is growing, and his drone footage is fantastic.
And on the tail of Eagle's words there, Pixie, if you want to put your channel link in, mate, feel free. It's all good. Yeah. Anyone put your link in, it's fine. But like I say, I have been quite critical of sub for subbing tonight. So only sub to a channel if you are actually going to watch the videos and stuff. I will be honest, I did make quite a, not a fatal mistake, it didn't kill me off, but I made quite a drastic mistake thinking that doing sub for sub was going to get my channel where I wanted it to be.
It never works, does it? And we've all proven that, who have been on YouTube a while, that sub for sub doesn't work. The only ones who benefit are the ones who are hosting the sub for sub.
Yeah.
Because everybody goes for them, and their channels have grown. I mean, it's like I don't want to offend anybody, but it's like
we're being brutally honest tonight, Keith. Feel free.
It's Katrine Ksenia and I forgot his name now.
Andrew.
Andrew,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, how well they were doing.
Yeah.
From doing, well, what I would term a sub for sub channel, really.
Yeah, the wheel and everything like that.
Yeah, the wheel. Yeah, they did very well. They got up to 11, 12,000. You know, but they are very, very nice people. You know, and I do miss them. You know, because I know he goes on Roger's live stream quite a bit, doesn't he, Matt? You know.
Yeah.
So
we have a bit of a banter from time to time.
Yeah.
I can't speak for him, but I'm going to venture a guess. I think he and Ksenia got a little tired of the politics and the rigmarole.
Well,
stuff. They did. I think they just stepped back. I don't know. I've never asked him if he's going to come back or not, but I think he was just a bit tired of it as well, and so they stepped back. You know.
But I have noticed, since obviously the gaming channel's gone through the roof on the analytics side of things. A lot of channels, you know, I'm not going to be naming names, but I will say as a general trend, a lot of the channels that we're doing sub for sub live streams and visiting sub for sub live streams a lot and growing fast subs wise, not views or watch time wise, not true engagement wise, but growing subs wise. I'm not kidding. Bearing in mind the analytics on Social Blade go back about, let me just double check. It's about 2 or 3 years, but I'm just going to do this for the sake of accuracy. They go back to December 2017. Now, bearing in mind aerial views I set up in like 2018, early 2018. So the analytics go right back to when sub for sub was at its peak on YouTube, let's say. And if you look at these channels' subs at the time, 200, 300, 400, 500 subs a month, right? Not kidding. Boom. Not every month, it'd be all over the place because it's sub for sub. But then now, everyone's plummeting. Everyone's plummeting back. And YouTube's just like, no, none of these subs are real. Let's just brush them away. You know what I mean? I have to be brutally honest because I don't want to make the same mistake again. I don't want other people to make the mistake of thinking that sub for sub is going to get them anywhere. It'll get you nowhere. Nowhere. Like, I can't say it any more honestly than that. Brutally honest. I did say tonight, Mark, didn't I, before the stream, I was going to be brutally honest and say what I was thinking about that sub for sub stuff. Do you know what I mean? Because when you're in that zone though and you're gaining subs really quick and you think, next time I upload a video, if I've gained 300 subs, then I should gain at least maybe an extra 100 views on my video. Does it happen? No.
No.
You don't gain anything. You don't gain any extra views above normal. None. Literally zero extra.
Really, Steve, that's what YouTube's about. It's about view. It's about viewing time. So it's not about subs, because you can make a living or a part-time living with just 1,000 subs if they are genuine, organically grown subs. If you bought merch out or asked them to join your membership of your channel, a lot of those 1,000 subs would, 10-20% would stick by your merchandise. It's as I mentioned to you earlier on when I came round, that's the way to go, because you're getting the views, you're organically grown, so you've got an audience there who respect you.
Yes, and you build some integrity. Right? Like, that's why I'm very proud now of the gaming channel, because I have not visited one sub for sub stream to get to where I need to be. And with aerial views, I'm not kidding, right? 1,100 views at the peak? I'm not kidding. I'd receive less than 10% of my subs to views ratio on any video I uploaded. Right. Over time, there's been a few that have broke that rule, but as a general rule, within the first month, even with 1,000, 1,100 subs, I'd be lucky. I'd be lucky if I got 100 views, 150 views within a month. It goes to show it doesn't work. Now, on the flip side of things, on the gaming channel now, 2,000 subs and 200,000 views a month, 250,000 views a month. Now aiming for 300,000 views a month on 2,000 subs. It's a complete flip side of the coin to what I was doing with aerial views. Don't get me wrong. I do still love the channel Aerial Views and Histories. I still think that the content that I put out on this channel, the long form content, not the recent shorts, they're a bit naff. Not naff, but just low effort. You know, that's the whole point, really. Just really quick and easy to make, and you can fire them out. But the content I put out on Aerial Views is still much higher quality than anything I've ever put out on the gaming channel. It's still had way more effort gone in. Sometimes days and days worth of, you know, traveling, flying, you know, researching, writing, recording, editing. Sometimes 3 or 4 days on one video, right? And not even a fraction of the traffic or attention for doing a short video that took me 15 minutes. 15 minutes, and I've just in one, bearing in mind I've done about 170 of these shorts at the minute. I've done other long form guide videos, but about 170 of these shorts. And, you know, there's one in particular that I like to use as that example. That's that Pokemon skins video. And just in 15 minutes to make that video, and it's done double the lifetime views of Aerial Views just in a few weeks. It's not about the effort. It's really not. You know, I have to be brutally honest, but it's not about the effort on YouTube. It's not.
Well,
God.
Steve, to be fair, I have a hard time following you because since your channel, you do speak differently.
That's. I don't think you truly mean that. That is just like a running joke.
That is a joke. That is an inside joke.
Yeah. In a way, I do speak differently, but I'm trying not to speak in such a way where I seem like a bit of a douchebag. I just want to put it out there that I'm just very happy with the traction that the gaming channel's got, and that's why I'm very. I do feel like at the minute I'm. With what I've learned in the past year of doing this gaming channel and doing it right, actually growing correctly, I feel like I can preach a little bit about the mistakes I made with Aerial Views. So in a way, I do talk differently to what I did 2 years ago when I was doing Aerial Views, and I was thinking that sub for sub was good. The amount of traffic I was getting for me subs was good, and the amount of effort I was putting into a video was good, right? In reality, it was quite kind of backwards, the way I was doing things. It was more than backwards, do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But you kind of reassure yourself, well, I'm gaining subs, I'm getting a few views a month, and that's all right, but it's not correct. You know?
Yeah, right.
It's not right. And the thing is, for the channels, I'm not naming names again, but for the channels who've kept doing the same thing, say if I just carried on with Aerial Views regardless and just carried on doing the same thing, There's other channels that have kept on doing the same thing. No one's adapted. No one's changed. And they're all losing subs or staying the same. No growth at all for years. I don't care if they're happy. Do you know what I mean? With that, that's fine. Then carry on. But if you are trying to grow your channel, that's going to get you nowhere. You need to see what you're doing. How can you improve all the time? What can I do to improve? Do you know what I mean? Quantity is not necessarily the solution. Quality is not necessarily the solution. Do you know what I mean? And I've learned that you don't need quality to get views. You
just want something that is trending, and then you'll get a lot of views.
That's what I mean. That shorts video I did yesterday took me 10-15 minutes to make, and it's on, and it's still climbing. It's still climbing. Just in the time we've done this stream, it's gained another 2,000 views. It's nearly on 18,000 views now.
Yeah,
ludicrous.
It's having that mentality to spend a day making a lot of videos that you can put up. You know, like you do, Steve, as you said, a short in 10 or 15 minutes. So in a day, you could make 20 shorts, which would take care of the next what, month?
Well, no, that's the thing though, because with these mods, they can release at any time.
Yeah.
And specifically, these shorts deal with the new species mods for Jurassic World Evolution. I do lots of other stuff on the gaming channel. Do you know what I mean? But them shorts, I kind of make sure I'm bang up to date with them. I do the full showcases, emulation guides, loads of other stuff as well, and live streams of the game where, build packs and talk about the game, and other games as well. And essentially, with the new species, when they release, I've kind of got the niche there, because with them shorts, you can literally have the kind of short showcase, 10-15 second showcase of the new species within minutes of it releasing. Do you know what I mean? So, Erase Gaming, hello there. Welcome to the stream. This is obviously not the gaming channel. T-Mad TV, hello there, mate. Welcome to the stream. Before we do anything, we need to get some blue wrenches on here straight away. There we go. Now, I will use T-Mad as an example. We are talking loosely about channel growth tonight. When I encountered T-Mad, he was on about 900 subs, something like that, and discovered this glitch. And I met him through another channel who covered this glitch that he covered, and then basically said, oh, go check his channel out, whatever. And now T-Mad's gaining subs steadily. His live streams are good, very good. I'm in there quite often, to be fair. And even when I'm busy, I generally leave it on, just listening in the background and whatever. But he's got it right. Do you know what I mean? The way he does his streams, he's got, his camera in the thingy. I think he uses, Streamlabs or something like that. Like all animated, you got the chat there, and then you can like type things in to redeem commands in the thing, which will make sound effects and things happen on the stream. Very interactive live stream. Do you know what I mean? As well, keeps up to date with the chat. It's exactly the way you want it to be. Do you know what I mean?
So you're referring to certain channels that maybe don't pay attention to their chat at all while they're doing live streams?
Yeah, and they boil my blood. They do.
How do you do that?
They do.
And even when they get a super chat, they don't even mention their name. That does boil my ass.
No, I will be honest. I'm not gonna name names, but there was one particular drone YouTuber, who grew quite fast. Right, don't get me wrong. His content was okay, in my opinion. He is quite thorough, and essentially got monetized. First stream he did. Right, there's people in the chat. Become the first to donate and become legendary.
Legendary.
This dude doesn't read his chat, and I'm not kidding. Donations started flooding in. It's just been monetized a few days prior. Donations flowing in. How much worth of donations was there? It was £100 or so, wasn't there, worth of donations that came streaming in. He wasn't even reading his chat. He didn't acknowledge a single donation. And I'm sat there, and I'm literally sat there, literally smacking my own head. And I had to leave the live stream. I thought it was just very disrespectful. I had to leave, and I've never been back. You know what I mean?
I think the more he ignored them, the more they donated to try to get his attention. I think he may have had something there. He may have actually been playing that fairly wisely, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pretend they're not there, and they're gonna keep throwing money.
Yeah, I don't look at the chat for £100. What are these? What are these peasanty donations? You know what I mean? If anything, I'm offended. You know? God, that was the vibe he was giving off, though. You know what I mean? Oh, God. Honestly, that was the vibe he was giving off. For anyone who wants to check out T-Mad, please put your link in, mate. Anybody else wants to put the link in, it's fine. But a cautionary tale that I've been kind of rolling with tonight is sub for subbing doesn't work. So only sub to somebody if you think you are going to actually enjoy their content or live streams or videos or anything like that. Cautionary tale numerous times tonight. You know?
Yeah.
You know? So, yes, I think it's almost about time to round up. I did want to go for about an hour tonight. It's been extremely fun. It's been very nice to catch up. This is probably the last live stream I'm going to be doing on this channel for quite some time, until I can finally pluck up the courage to do the finale of the tinfoil hat conspiracy theory live stream. But but I need to come up with a theme. Maybe even look back through some of the older live streams and do like a top 10. And then if there's which conspiracy theories, especially the older ones, you don't generally get many developments on old conspiracy theories because they're pretty much done and dusted, and any further information's been buried, So, it's not like a developing story, a lot of these things, but...
Can we make a plug for my stream? First week of May in 2022. Can we do that now?
Schedule it in now and put the link in the chat.
Schedule it in. I'll do a live stream first week in May. In 2021. Just 2022. I should say 2022. Thank you very much, and we'll have fun then.
Schedule it in now and get the link in the chat.
Yes.
Oh God, that will lose you some subs. It's irritating when someone schedules something in for 3 days' time. You know what I mean? Let alone a year. It's always going to be on your feed. You know what I mean?
Steve, can I also do a plug for Random Life Productions?
Yeah, sure. Put the link in. Yeah.
She's got a stream a week on Sunday. I think it's May the 23rd at 1 o'clock UK time. Yeah, I think it's 1 a.m. UK time. Because she's got a really special guest on there. So it's just the plug. I'd love to see you all in. She's a very hard-working channel, Gail. So it's more for your time because the special person she's got is an American. So and it's not a beauty channel. So it's to do with are you too old for your YouTube when you're in your 50s?
How long you been going for, Keith?
On YouTube since 2007.
2007? I didn't even know it was founded.
But really,
no, I'm kidding.
Really, since about 2018, I started pushing and building the channel, but I have lost interest in it, but because I enjoy doing the live streams. But I am going to get back into it. Don't worry. It's just that I'm trying to come up with an idea that's going to make them interesting, and because it's about viewing time, and about getting views, and I look at a lot of these live streams, and they have an average of 14, 15, maybe 20. Now, like Sean of Expat in Mazaron, because he's changed his channel to talking about living in Spain, he's getting 100 people on his live streams. He does question and answers once a week, which is tonight. And he gets over 100 people in his live streams. And I'm thinking, that's because he's got a niche. It's about talking about living in Spain. So he's got a ready-made audience there because there's a lot of expats who want to go out to who want to live in Spain, but now because it's a lot harder now because we've come out of the EU. But that I've got to find. I enjoy me interviewing, but do I like that time with Gramps? No, I think it'll be showcasing channels and having them talking about their filmmaking skills or something like that. Or like with you, gaming channels, it's...
Yeah, notice how you switch there. Yeah, their filmmaking skills or your gaming channel.
Gaming channels, there's a lot of skill in gaming channels.
It's about seeing what the community wants with the gaming channel. That's the difference. There's less effort put into the videos, but timing is everything. Getting videos out right, and basically, doing the live streams. I will just refer to a comment there from Team Ad. Says You know, I aim to have it to be about the community, growing a community, and a schedule and consistency is key. And T-Mad's great at that. Everything is just listed is basically what his channel's all about, and that's the whole point. That is the right way to do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he's put, no, sub for sub or whatever is absolutely horrible. It's completely trash, mate. It's backwards and it doesn't work. I've found this out. So's everybody else. You know. Brant Ariel says, it's been good to see you guys again. You should do more. I can't say when. Probably in the next few months I will figure out how, when, why I want to do the tinfoil hat conspiracy return, you know. So I'll find some excuse to do that. But that won't be for at least a few months. It's going to be a while before I do anything. There will probably be the odd short on this channel that I drop now and again. I've got a few queued up. Nothing special. It's if you've watched me full form videos, you'll have seen it all before anyway. But it's just little short videos. Hopefully one or two take off. Brant Ariel says it's like the good old days. I've missed you, dude. It's been great tonight. Yeah. We've seen a lot of familiar faces, so we're just not caught up with for a while. I nearly said old faces, but I don't really want to say that.
And Steve, you've inspired me. Tonight I'm going to put together a stream that's going to run for a year as a countdown clock for the live stream. 300 and so on, so many days until the live stream.
Just have a separate machine to do that. Just ticking away.
Kev, are we inspired Kev to do more on YouTube?
I don't know.
Kev, are you there?
Kev?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Have we inspired you to do more on YouTube?
What would inspire me? Well, I was thinking while we were talking actually that I'll probably put a birds video up. So I have got some bird video, and or maybe a slideshow or something like that. You know.
You want to do what other photography channels do. When you're out in the field, open it up, you know, with a bit of a spiel, and then show people how you're doing your picture, you know, your photograph.
Yeah.
Maybe, Kev, with that other camera that you've got, whenever we go out on adventures, I'll start filming you taking pictures.
Yeah, explaining what you're doing. You know, your f-stop, your shutter speed and things like that. And
I'd like to see a video. I'd like to see a video of Kraggs fondling the snapper.
Yes.
I can do it now, mate.
Hey, called the bluff. Nice.
Yes. Just yes. T-Mad says he'll be streaming some Red Dead tonight. I will do my best to drop in. I've got a few videos to work on.
Yeah.
You know, when I say...
Is there new content on Red Dead? What?
No. Double reward on trader deliveries.
Oh.
Yeah. You know,
I may have one ready.
Call out in the PC. Yeah. In the PC chat. Get them all rounded up.
It's been
double dash.
3 months.
double dash on deliveries. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know, but...
Are we finishing now? Because it's past my bedtime.
Oh,
it's past your bedtime 4 hours ago, Keith.
Yeah.
No, I'm only messing. Sorry, that was harsh. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, right. I always like to end the stream just by slagging Eagle off a little bit. Okay, yeah.
So, I get all this abuse off our Steve.
That's not abuse, mate. I've not even started yet.
Oh, Shots fired.
Look out. That's the end of the show.
Yes. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Like I say, in the next couple of months, I will be doing the tinfoil hat live stream once I've rounded up the old crew, and also check the gaming channel out there. I may even do a little stream later on tonight. Who knows? I've got some free time. I've got some videos to edit. Blah blah blah. Quite busy, but not busy also, but kind of busy. You know how it is. You know, there's always time to shoehorn a live stream in, like tonight. Right? Yeah. But thank you to all my guests tonight. That is awesome. Thank you for being on. It's been a good laugh as well. It's been a long time. And I'd say we should do it again soon, but I don't really want to. Right? Oh God,
We've
full
got
on.
a year to work on it. Steve.
Yeah, we've got
a year to work
yes.
on it.
Remember to check out Mark's stream 1 year from today. It's scheduled in, so be ready for that to clog your feed for the next year. Yeah. That'll be the top of your page for 1 year. Yeah.
The only thing will be the countdown. I've already put everything else on private or unlisted, so that's all you'll see.
Just that one thing. That's all he's ever done. Just a stream countdown. How did he get this many subs on a stream countdown? I don't know.
No, I guarantee you I'll lose subs when I do that.
Yeah. And every now and again, because when you've scheduled a stream in, you can still chat, can't you? Every day, just go on there at the same time every day and just put "good things come to those who wait."
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
The stream finally starts after a year and your camera's not working, your audio's all broken and everything. Oh God, I don't know.
The camera will come on. It'll be just a jar of weed, like the good old days. Just a stream watching pot in a freaking jar.
Oh dear. Yes. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I'll catch you all again in a few months, or if you want to watch one of these little short videos I put up in that time, it's all good. But if not, I'll catch you in a few months for the tinfoil hat live stream. That'll be very, very fun. If not, catch me over on the gaming channel. I did just put the link in there. We'll just drop that link one more time. And I do stream on there on Saturday nights. I put videos up sometimes anywhere from 0 to 10 videos a day. Right, so be prepared. If you hit that notification button, you will get spammed, right? So you might just want to hit sub and not the notification button. Who knows?
Yeah.
Right. So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Catch you all again in the next couple of months when we've got that tinfoil hat live stream. I'll make sure it's good. I'll do my research like I used to do. It's all good. See you later, everybody. Say bye, please, guests.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.